What's up, everyone? King here with a garden update, fruit edition. A couple weeks ago I was gifted by my garden friend Gloria. I guess she's doing a makeover in her garden, and she let me to go ahead and dig up some of her fruit trees that she no longer wanted. And this is one of them. This is a 3-in-1 Asian pear. You can see it's really established itself well. I was able to dig it up and save enough fruits, and you can see lots of new growth and actually some flowers on there. So that one is doing okay. Over here is a pear tree. Again, growth seems to be okay, nothing too crazy. This is one of the two fig trees that I got from her. I have it in a number 15 container, and nothing significant. I mean, there's a shoot there that still looks like it's still alive, so we'll see how it goes. The second one is right over here. By the way, this is a passion fruit tree. Hers, she had like going all over the wall in her house, and so hopefully I can replicate the same thing and hopefully have it around this fence. So I just gotta have some trellis to support it, and have it start climbing the fence right here. Right next to it is this lemon tree. When I bought this house, was already something that's been here, and it's doing well, but at the same time not doing well. I'm getting a lot of premature fruits falling off the tree already, but then again, it's just so loaded with fruits. I guess it's just part of Mother Nature. I mean, you can see some of the branches are just kind of hanging down, and I think there was one here, but it might have been something that snapped already. So, and then I just have this tree that's behind it that's just causing a ruckus, and I need to go ahead and get it cut down, because if you notice, it's growing right there, right next to the lemon tree, and probably sucking up nutrients. And I went ahead and go ahead and cut it, but you can see right here oh, no, you can't see. It's infused in the fence, and so I gotta figure out a way to cut it so this lemon tree can get all the nutrients and water. So sometime this Christmas I was gifted by my wife's uncle, Ninong Eddie, from Long Beach, and Tita Lenny. They gave me this avocado tree, and it's branching out and doing okay. We have this easy up here because a couple of weeks ago it was 108, and it was really getting a lot of the sun, so trying to protect it. Another plant I got from Gloria is this cherimoya tree. She went ahead and ate some fruits and just threw the seeds on the side, and out came the stalk, and I put it in pot, and it wasn't doing well, and I thought it was pretty much done for. But you know what, I went ahead and let it be, and out came new shoots, and so you can look at it and see it's doing well. I actually need to go ahead and put a stake in it, so just so it doesn't sag right there. Over here is a soursop tree I bought from the nursery, Champa Nursery. They're out in El Monte. You should check them out. It's about 5 or 6 feet tall. I don't know if it's going to fruit here in Southern California, and so that we'll find out shortly. Hopefully in the next couple of years it should get bigger, and we'll find out. Right next to it is a peach I got from Costco, and I don't know what kind of variety peach, but you know, it was for $10, and I said, you know, why not. Over here, this is Java plum. In Philippines we call it duhat, and this one I grew from seeds. I was gifted some fresh fruits, and last year I planted it, and I was able to get about 3 or 4 plants. One of them died. Actually, it snapped off when it fell down. So, but it's doing pretty good so far. More gifts from Long Beach. This is a sugarcane cutting that I was able to root and plan on going ahead and putting it somewhere along this section of the garden. So we'll see how it goes. Nothing like being able to harvest your own sugarcane in the backyard whenever you want. So right over here, I purchased a couple years ago some pluots. This is the Flavor Clean pluot. And so this one requires 400 to 500 chill hours, so hopefully I can get that to fruit. And I put it side by side with the Dapple Dandy pluot, which is the pollinator itself. And so hopefully next year I can get some fruits going. This year it actually had a couple of fruits, but never made it all the way. So in the Philippines, I love chico, and so I thought this was gonna be it, because that's what the picture is, but this is actually a white sapote. And so I got this maybe about a year and a half ago, and I threw it straight ahead in a 15-gallon pot, number 15 pot, and put a lot of fertilizer. And I thought I was gonna get fruit this year, but again, just prematurely got excited. And so all this right here is all new growth, and this is maybe about 7 feet now. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it here so until we can see where to put it. So over here is pomegranate. I actually pulled this out from underneath pomegranate from my parents' house, and so I finally went ahead and put it in the ground, and we'll see how it goes. I may go ahead and cut down these white birds of paradise, just so then they're not sucking up all the nutrients for this plant. Over here is my peaches. I had lots of flowers, and I really thought I was going to be able to go ahead and get a ton of fruits, because it is an older fruit tree, an established fruit tree, but I did something wrong, and so I was able to only get maybe about 10 fruits. So yeah. Over here is the orange tree. Really great softball sized oranges, and I was able to enjoy some of that last year when we moved in, but I'm noticing, I guess, not watering enough and then over watering, and so lots of cracking on the fruit. And this branch is actually too heavy that I actually went ahead and where'd he go? Oh, it looks like it snapped here somewhere. Well, there goes that. Never mind. Over here is another pluot. This is the Dapple Supreme, and I don't think this needs it doesn't need a pollinator, self-pollinating. Over here is a nectar plum. I was able to harvest about 10 fruits this year, and so really good tasting fruit. Nectar plum. It's a cross between a nectarine and a plum. And then this one, pluot, is apricot across with a plum. And I don't know what I'll put here. I actually have an extra plum, Santa Rosa plum, and I'll put that there just so then it can help pollinate the pluot that's over there. Over here, this is another duhat, gifted by her auntie from Long Beach, and so this is maybe at least 3 or 4 years old, because it's about, maybe I'd say 3 feet tall, but I finally put it in the ground a couple months ago, so we'll see how this goes in the next couple years. This is a pink lemonade. Had a lot of foliage, but I don't know what I did. I might have over nutrified it, put too much nutrients, and so it lost a lot of the leaves, and so it's barely bouncing back. And again, same thing, I thought I was going to have fruits, but not this year. Over here is the loquat, just like at my parents', but not as big, and so you can see a lot of the leaves have fallen, but at the same time lots of new shoots are growing. And I ate some fruits and I threw it in my garden bed in the front, and voila, I've got a little fruit right here. So hopefully I can make more cuttings so I can share with friends. Got more cherimoy over here, again from Gloria. This is a panache tiger fig I got at the nursery, Covina Garden Nursery in Covina. Great family-run business. So these are some Currants gooseberries. We were able to harvest maybe about 15 or 20, and so in the right soil, hopefully it can thrive. Over here are more fig trees. A couple of them are white and a couple of them are unknown, from Baker's Creek, rareseeds.com. So hopefully in a couple years I can get figs. And some avocado I planted from seed. Over on this side I have an avocado growing hydroponically. I actually had one stem that was doing fairly well and then it died on me. So the second one came out. You can see the roots right there, and I don't do anything to it. I just let it sit here and it grows on its own. I may go ahead and just add some nutrients to give it a kickstart. So here's just a few of the lemon harvests I've been getting. So over here are one of the 2 miracle fruit trees I'm growing. Currently the other one is recovering from over nutrients, and so you can see there's one fruit just hanging on right there, and I don't want to count or look, but I've got a few more that actually set, so I should have a few more fruits coming. And again, also lots of new growth. This is actually something you can grow indoors, and so just some afternoon sunlight like this will keep it going. Also, if you want, you can put like a little plastic bag over it just to provide some humidity. So right over here I have this papaya. These 2 papaya trees were actually growing. I have a cherimoy tree. So anyway, these 2 papaya trees were growing in the side with another container that had a seedling of cherimoy, and so we went ahead and took it, and I pulled it apart from that one and put it on its own, and just recently transferred it here yesterday to the 1-gallon containers. And so I don't know what kind of papayas, but anyways, in a couple years or so I should be able to get fruit. So I have to do a take 2. I guess it wasn't recording, but anyways, this is a purple caimito I bought from the nursery. This one is specifically for my wife. It's wasn't a 3-gallon, and I went and put it in a 5-gallon container. I know it will grow here in Southern California because we have the heat for it, but whether it's going to fruit is a whole new ball game. So you can see lots of new growth on this guy. Over here is a red flesh dragon fruit. Oh wait, I got 2 red flesh. I thought I got pink. Oh wow, I'm going to have to change it. Thought I got 1 pink. Anyways, and then this one's going to be white. This one is a tamarind sampalok in Tagalog, Philippines. We like it maasim, and the thing about these leaves is actually edible, and makes the foods that we eat sour. Some more red flesh fruit, dragon fruit. This is from her cousin from San Diego. Hooked us up with some cuttings. Over here is a dragon fruit, a goji berry. Fruits from Gloria again. The thing with these fruits is a lot smaller than the ones at Home Depot, and so also don't taste as sweet, but this batch actually tastes a lot better than the first batch, and so I think a lot of it has to do with the depleted nutrients. Over here, a volunteer watermelons and a pomegranate from Gloria. Now, the one I'm really curious and excited about is these Kiwano melons. I grew them last year and they tasted great, but this year I'm trying to grow the round version. And so this is the round version. Now I have this cluster here, but I'm hoping I can get more growing than just that one cluster. So some more guavas. This is a guava tree I got from our uncle in Long Beach. And right behind it, this is what the panache fig is supposed to look like, tiger fig. Hopefully I can get more fruit than that. Some passion fruit vines, just in case the ones from Gloria don't do well. I want to go ahead and get these guys going. More dragon fruit and more Duhat Java plum seedlings. Over here, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and Google ice cream bean plant. And the thing about this one, I guess it's kind of like cotton texture, but tastes like cotton candy or something like that. Vanilla, hints of vanilla. The thing about these leaves, they really look strange and different than our typical leaves that you normally see. Over here, loquats stray threw some seeds in, and seedling came out, threw some seeds in there. This is the cherimoya where I got that was growing side by side with the papayas. And some berries that don't look too well, so we'll see what happens there. And so these are my fruit trees. Hoping I can get something out of them. If not, then oh well, you know, try again. And so this is my garden update. Today is September 18, 2017. You guys take care.